All right. Hey, hey, hi, hi. It's the post show.
Hey, hey, hey. What you got to say, Rudy?
Thanks, nice lady. Ahoy, hoy, hoy, hoy. All right. Let's watch some more of this. Hold on. Let's move it down here. Are you you're at a car dealership?
Yeah.
Where is this?
Dallas, Texas,
Dallas,
I think. Maybe it's San Antonio, actually.
That is a good idea, though. Go in there and act like you want to buy a car or something. Or did you just go in there and like act like a fool?
We had to get the RV repaired through them.
Oh, okay.
So they like, I don't know if it was a car dealership or a rental place. I'm not sure. That's where we had to go to take our rental. Might have been both.
Let's watch Gurla 199, Satanic British Sun Flag of Apollyon.
Guitar Hill Girl asks, House 1776.
The British flag,
you feeling,
is it
Ben?
satanic? Well, of course it is.
Not quite good enough, so if you want to give another 1776, I'll do that.
Because the whole one's run by the devil. What do you see? Do you see what I see? I see lots of things here. Maybe
what this is the English and the Scottish flag put together to make one flag. Is what this is. It's two flags together to make one.
you don't see them. Let's begin from the basics. Remove the blue parts of the British flag so you can actually see what's in the middle. You've got an 8-pointed star. Now, if you look at the pyramids again here, though, okay, you've got split pyramids here. Split pyramids, okay, and
it's not a pyramid, it's a triangle. A pyramid is not the same thing as a triangle.
That goes into...
Oh, it's split. Oh, he's trying to say if you put them all together, you have pyramids. Okay.
Outside some churches, they've got like obelisks which are split down the middle, and they've got this this cross in there also. Do you see the rest of this yet? If you look at this, we've got one cross here, and then we've got one there, and then we've got another one there in white. So red and white and red. So you've got 3 crosses. Whether it goes that way or it goes that way, it's a cross, isn't it? Okay. So we've got one rotated X, if you like.
Yeah, it is a cross. It was meant to be a cross. Actually, both of them, from what I understand, are considered crosses. Even the X. So it's funny that this guy is British and he doesn't even understand the history of the Scottish and English flags.
That's because he's crazy, right?
And
he's trying to find conspiracy within the stupid fucking...
But I mean, like, this flag isn't even that old in the grand scheme of things. It hasn't been used that long, really.
And there's people who look for bullshit in the dollar bills, too.
Sure, whatever.
He's just fucking crazy.
And to the normal way around. And an X, or a cross if you like, is a Roman numeral for 10. And that...
Okay. An X is also the letter X. An X is also a cross, like a crooked cross. It could be many things. So don't say, oh, an X is 10, so this means it's number 10.
That is a word, isn't it? Because it's a 10. EO. You can read it as a word, EO. And EO is Greek for sun.
So what he's saying is that in Roman numerals, X means 10, and when we write 10, if you make that Latin letters, then it's EO, which means sun, which I don't know if that's true, but it might be. Even if it is, it doesn't matter.
So what that actually says is EO, 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 which is...
Oh, EO, EO. Hey, I like that song, actually. I'd like to know ya.
Oh, EO.
Sun,
Jungle
sun,
love.
sun, or XXX. Yep. There it is right there in front of your eyes. But it gets deeper and deeper as we go along. Let's take a look here. This is a Mayan pyramid.
Are you sure the flag's not referring to New Kids, though?
Look all around it, look.
Oh, EO. Oh, EO. Let's take a look at this pyramid now. Is this the flag? Is this the flag?
Look at it from a slightly different angle. It's a bit rotated, but look, see? Flattened it out across there, and then you put the edges across there, which basically is the same as that bird's eye view of a Mayan British flag is. Now, let's look at part of British institutions and so forth.
Prince, the ghost of Prince, is going to haunt us tonight because there's nothing.
And give us pleasurable boners?
No, because there's nothing he hated more than his songs being played on the internet for free.
Really?
Oh, dude, he used to personally flag people on the internet. Yeah. So.
How about the music industry? Yeah. Let's look at. That's a Poly and the Destroyer, but Rolling Stones, for instance. Okay, one of the singles that they use is this mouth here, and that's the same signal that's given by Kali, the Indian goddess, stroke murderess, and the Rolling Stones are part of the British establishment. Simon Cowell, the most powerful man in pop, said that once you become a rock star, you become part of the establishment. Yeah, he said he didn't like rock music. Once you become a pop star, you become part of the establishment. So the Rolling Stones are part of the British establishment. And this guy here, Poly the Destroyer, his son got his here. So he's Alexander the Great, Poly, Eo, Helios. He's called many different names. And
many different names.
Let's just go back to the back to the UK flag. Okay, it's made up of stars, but
Queen Taipa said for free I'm paying $25 a month for this. Yeah, I mean, like, we're not paying Prince or his estate, since he's no longer alive.
The ghost of Prince.
Money to play his music. That's what I meant.
We're the ones getting his music for free.
it's cryptic. The USA flag is covered in stars.
But I think Queen Taipa's defense will win over in court.
The Israeli flag is a 6-pointed star, isn't it? Yeah, the Russian flag, for instance, is a hammer and sickle, but it crosses over in the middle.
No, it's not. The Russian flag is not a hammer and sickle. That was the Soviet Union flag, and it hasn't existed since the early 90s. It's not the
You can tell Ben loves his flags.
You know what? That's going to be part of the quiz.
Ben's a faggot.
But seriously, hammer and sickle are communist symbols. Russia hasn't been communist since the early 90s. So it's he's so fucking dumb. The Russian flag is just 3 colored stripes now. It's been that way for the majority of my life. So
yeah, he is dumb, but his whole videos created because of his fucking ignorance and his search for some intelligence. He's searching for answers to questions that nobody fucking asked.
Isn't it?
Don't fuck with my flagtism.
So that's another Eo. It goes very, very deep. Now, if we look at the Mayan pyramid, for instance, which this is what the say the British flag is based on, or the other way around, or whatever way.
No, the British flag is 2 flags put together.
I wonder what Prince would do if he haunted us. Like, would he sing his
Purple Rain?
What do you go?
No, because he didn't even. You know what? Prince had songs that he wrote that he didn't like at all, and they never saw the light of day. And then he had songs that he kind of liked, but he didn't like them enough for him to perform them. So he would, like, shop them out to people that he liked. And then there were the songs that he liked that he actually performed himself. And that was one of the songs he didn't,
Would you say Prince is a top Michigan? Oh, he's from Minnesota, right?
Yeah, Minnesota.
Fucking, I can confuse Minnesota and Michigan. I was like, would Prince be one of the greatest Michiganis? I'm like, wait, it's Minnesota. Fuck!
Yeah, if he was from Michigan, he would be, because he's not.
Instead, ICP is. Did you see Elon Musk's tweet this week?
Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, look at the examples you have from Michigan.
I mean, Insane Clown Posse and Kid Rock, my dude.
This culture in South America.
That's not South America. That's a Mayan pyramid.
It's culture.
Which is in Mexico, which is not South America.
I love that your flagtism's getting triggered.
That's not flagtism. That's geography-tism.
But it's an offshoot of your flagtism.
No, it's the other way around. My geography-tism. My
flagtism. Are you more have an affinity for geography or flags?
Both.
But more. You got to be like,
no.
What got you? The flags.
They go hand in hand.
Flags go hand in hand.
No. geography goes hand in hand with flags because the flags are representations of pieces of geographical regions.
Huh. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I love how much you are into this shit. It's cute. I fucking love geography and I love flags because you can't have flags without geography.
I'm just explaining why I know flags because I know the geography.
You
too.
love it, and you're getting mad at this guy because he's a total fucking dipshit.
Look, it even says Maya pyramid on, like, you can see it up towards the top of his screen. And then he said it was South American. He doesn't even know the continents.
He's a dumb shit. He's trying to find conspiracies in a flag that you said from the jump isn't.
It's two flags.
It's two flags put together.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So right there,
because
it's conspiracy.
It's called the Union Jack, and the reason it's called the Union Jack is because there was a union between the British countries to form one government, one nation.
Under God, indivisible.
No.
Well, that's the wrong country.
Yes.
One of them had a language called the Yaya Mama language.
Yaya Mama.
Yaya Mama is both Greek words.
All right. So, I mean, like, literally, you can go to the Wikipedia page for this shit, and you can, like, go down. Where is it? I just saw it a second ago. There was like a GIF. Oh yeah, here it is. So there's the English flag, there's the Scottish flag, and together they became this flag.
Ooh.
And then and then they added the red parts, like in the X part of it. I like so I guess this one's for Northern Ireland, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe actually, look, judging by the dates here, this was actually when Ireland was part of the United Kingdom. Ireland was part of the United Kingdom at one point.
Ireland.
Now only Northern Ireland is, but the entire island of Ireland was. And then this one has the Welsh flag in the middle. Which I was always like, why didn't they do that? Because Wales is just, I mean, Wales is part of Britain, so why don't they give the Welsh flag some credit too? It's the best flag out of all three of them.
Is that a dragon?
Yeah. Their flag has a big dragon, big red dragon on it.
Maybe when they figured out dragons never existed, they're like, we got to take them off the flag, dude.
They were never
like
on the
shit.
flag.
Oh. So dragons were on the Welsh flag. Were there any flags with unicorns on them?
No.
That'd be sweet.
No. Oh shit. On video. I'd like to know ya. All right.
You get Greek words out there. The Mayans, for instance, that's a Greek word. It means witches.
This is a word that means something in one language. Now, let me take it and move it to another language. It means something else. It means both. No.
The guy's fucking dumb shit, dude.
Yeah.
Getting worked up over his lack of knowledge of flags is the last thing I would do.
It wasn't flags. It was actually pyramids.
It's Mayan. It's Mexico, dude.
It is Mexico. He said it was South American.
Yeah, he's a dumb shit.
The Inca were South American. The Mayas and the Aztecs were Mexican, so that would be North American.
Central America?
No.
Central?
Mexico is North America.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's
Central America is like Costa Rica and Honduras and El Salvador and Nicaragua.
Whoa, you can't say that word, Ben.
And then Panama. I might have missed a few of them.
Ben's a quality fucking geographical student. Ben loves this world. Ben loves this earth and every country in it.
Oh, I missed Guatemala.
Can't believe you missed Guatemala, dude.
And Belize. No, Honduras isn't actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is.
Honduras is right there.
Yeah. So I missed Belize and I missed
Costa Rica.
No, I said Costa Rica. I missed Belize and Guatemala.
Belize is a beautiful country. It's beautiful. You know, Belize exists now on our radar because of a tourist boom in the 1980s.
Yeah. A lot of retired people that want to live outside of the country move there.
I knew these 3 Belize kids when I was young, and well, I was like probably 20, and they were like 16 through 20 themselves. But they were, all 3 of them were wonderful singers.
Singers.
They were singers. They were beautiful singers. And I thought to myself, why aren't they the new fucking Jacksons? Well, they're beautiful singers. Felt bad for them. They didn't have a Joe Jackson to beat them into shape.
You know, he died last week.
Good. He lived to be 89, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
He lived way longer than Michael.
Yeah.
I wonder how much money he was still making from Michael after he died. Probably a lot.
Probably.
It's probably in his will and everything, too.
Hopefully it went to the kids.
A lot of it went to the kids.
Yeah.
Who probably are not his biological kids.
Who cares, though? Like, he loved them more than he would probably love his own kids because he's a weird fucking racist.
I mean, like, Paris, she looks like she is not totally white.
Yeah.
But mostly.
But you just got to look at Michael Jackson and realize there's some serious mental illness in that motherfucker, right?
Michael Jackson? Fuck yeah.
Oh,
the way
dude.
he fucked up his face, he at least had, like, dysmorphia issues.
Yeah. I just want to say, Ben, we should do a meetup in Belize.
I'd rather go to Costa Rica. It's like way more American friendly.
Costa Rica, yeah. You know where I do want to go? Argentina.
So you want to go to the southern part of South America. You basically want to go to the other side of the planet.
Dude, they have really good steaks there.
Sure, there's Argentinian steakhouses all over the world.
Yeah, but
I ate at one in the Netherlands.
could you imagine one in actual Argentina, though?
Sure, whatever.
What do you think's better for steak, Argentina or Brazil?
Probably, well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to say. Well, I got some, like, this casting company sent me a script for a movie with Will Smith, and because they needed a fat guy for the role. They needed like a.
You got to make out with Will Smith in the movie?
No, but the part of the role was I would have to go to Argentina with Will Smith, and he fucking
on a date
for the
Do you
movie.
think Will Smith's gay?
Probably.
Yeah, it's funny. Most people think he is.
Yeah. Well, I when I was in LA too, I had these guys that said we're going to a party. Will Smith goes to this party. He's trying to blow my friend, dude. He's gay, and I'm like, yeah, I figure him and Jada are just making beautiful babies together and enjoy.
I saw Jada perform. She was like in a metal band back in the day, and I saw her in person, and she played like a small venue, like for like the caliber of stars she was, especially at that time.
A lot of actors do that when they do their bands,
and she is very good looking in person.
Oh yeah, dude, she's
like,
gorgeous.
I don't know,
yeah,
especially back then, and that was probably like almost 20 years ago.
I think Keanu Reeves, when he tours with Dogstar,
he still does that.
I don't know if he does now, but he would do the small rooms like that, you know?
Yeah.
Jericho was doing Fozzy in small rooms.
Fozzy does way bigger venues now.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, they did really well in the last couple of years.
Johnny Depp plays with the Hollywood Vampires.
Mars Volta's pretty big, right? With Jared Leto?
Oh, no, that's 30 Seconds to Mars.
Oops.
I was like, I was like, when did Jared Leto join Mars Volta? Fuck that.
30 Seconds to Mars Volta. Jared Leto does a Mars Volta cover band.
Mars Volta is way more hardcore than 30 Seconds to Mars. Yeah.
So we're going to do a meetup in Nicaragua, you said? And
Costa Rica.
We're going to auction off floor space in the fart zone?
Well, it's way cheaper there. The cost of living's lower.
It's so gross. We should go to Thailand.
Okay, First, you got me going to Central America, which is pretty fucking far, but it's like you could make it there, you know, on like a decent flight, you know, like an 8-hour flight or something. But next, you want me to go to fucking the other side of the planet for what?
Ladyboys.
Ugh. What? I don't want that.
I don't want it either. But it's
so why
cheap.
should we? You can. Okay, you can go to Thailand without the ladyboys, and it's still cheap.
Okay.
It's actually cheaper.
Okay. I like this idea better then. Let's go. I like your idea. Let's go to Thailand.
What? Stop chasing me around. I'm full of chocolate.
My belly is full of chocolate. Damn it. So.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's go talk to these fuckers.
They're them
waiting.
in.
They're waiting.
Bring them in.
We'll do them one.
Everybody watching now, come and talk to us.
Yeah, we'll bring them in and then we'll.
Spirit Flame, how was your birthday?
They can't hear us yet.
Damn it.
All right, here we are.
I've been waiting forever.
I've been waiting. Spirit Flame, how was your birthday?
Oh, sweet nipples.
Oh, sweet nipples.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Billy.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up? I feel bad, Ben and Billy. I do.
Why?
Because I was a little bit on the intoxicated side before joining.
Dude, you're fucking like 3 sheets.
Feel bad,
wind, man,
for being drunk. When you watch a show called DP.
Yeah,
Drunken
you got a good point.
Drunken Peasants.
I'm drunk and
all the
stoned
time.
at the same time, so yeah. Like,
Drunken Peasants. So I guess we're all going to Thailand together. We can get a mansion in Thailand, and we can all sit in the mansion and eat fucking pad thai. I don't want to go to Bangkok though. We gotta go to Pattaya.
Do they have hot women there?
Dude, they have.
Ben's painted the whole thing. Korea's got hotter women. Go to Korea. They got.
Let's go to North Korea.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, no.
I've been
my
eating.
Uncle Jerry was married a Thai woman when he was in Vietnam.
Okay, isn't me, but Kim Jong-un's sister, I'd tap that. I'm just
she's a thickie. She's a thickie.
Yeah.
She can get it.
There's no fat women in North Korea.
And she has power, you know. That's too...
Does she have power?
I got some wine from North Korea.
Yeah, his sister has like almost as much power as he does. That's good. You could slap a bitch silly and get away with it.
How do you celebrate Independence Day without carbs?
Oh, it was tough. Ooh. I went to a party. My dad lives on a lake, right? So I drove up to the lake, and they had all like my family and my dad's wife's family and other people were there, and they all brought like delicious cakes and fucking hot little cocktail wieners wrapped in biscuit bullshit. And there was bread
bullshit.
And there was like all these dips that had mysterious contents in them, and I had to sit there and I was eating fucking baked chicken. That's how I celebrated. Bullshit baked chicken.
Good on you, Billy.
Billy, I replaced
sticking to it.
There were 3 cakes and a pie at my birthday picnic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Damn it. There were so many cakes and pies, and they had these fucking these adult otter pops. Right, like they're basically freezer pops that are like they're vodka flavors. So you had like martini and appletini and fucking all types of other bullshit. And they're otter pops that are just like fuck you up. They got a shot in them, right? They're big old thick fucking picnic otter pops.
I'd suck on them.
Have you ever drilled a hole in a watermelon and like mixed up the insides and then put a bottle of vodka like in the.
That's not where I thought you were going with that.
I was thinking fuck. Yeah, I did that.
I was like, this could
I
go
mean,
one of two
I
ways.
shouldn't have to ask that question here. Everybody's done it.
You know what I had in Canada? A whole bunch of teen poon. Oh, I mean poutine.
Teen poon.
Whoa.
When I first started going to Canada,
It's illegal up there, though.
No, poutine.
Take it from an actual Canadian. It's patin.
Patin.
No, it's not.
No, I refuse to accept that.
No.
It's
When
poutine.
you speak French, it's pronounced patin in French, therefore it's patin.
Will you lick the legs? All you
everyone else.
I'm not
keep licking
far from
the legs.
Quebec, but no.
We Americans just know everything. I'm sorry to tell
No.
you.
I've been to Canada so many times, and like I've never heard anyone call it poutine.
Well, I
I'm sorry.
I don't even care. Like I drank.
Yeah, see, Ben's Canadian.
Not only am I
to Ontario then, because everyone
I've
in
been.
Ontario
I grew up.
says
I'm in Ontario.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I grew up.
They
at the-
don't. I'm in Ontario.
Yeah, I grew up near the border of Ontario. I've never heard this in my life.
I'm in Ontario.
everyone I've ever known pronounces it that way.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're saying it wrong.
But that's like saying Jif. You know what I mean?
Never heard
I'm
that
sorry.
before.
I'm
Same thing. There's no.
Jif is good peanut butter, okay?
Yeah, I've been like, I've spent like entire months in
Mom says
Ontario before.
I live near Lake Ontario. Does that count?
Just because the French would pronounce it.
What do you
poutine,
live in New York or something?
Poutine?
Damn
French
right. I love hot dogs. It's New York.
Oh, dude, you don't even sound like you're from fucking America.
Oh, I better get deported.
Wah, wah, wah.
Time to get deported real soon.
Get rid of them. See ya.
Can't buy property on the coast.
Fuck that guy.
Damn it.
Fuck that guy. No, I drink LaCroix water. LaCroix.
Yeah.
And the French would pronounce it La Croix. But it doesn't mean it's not LaCroix.
Yeah, like
it's still LaCroix.
When I was younger, there was a hockey player. His name was Patrick Waugh, but it was spelled
Roy.
R-O-Y.
Roy.
Yeah, Patrick Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waugh?
I remember that. I played hockey for like 10 years, man.
Oh, dude, he's one of the
hockey.
he's one of the greatest goalies ever, actually.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to speak. That's all good.
I mean, he knows how to speak
Yeah.
something.
Some guttural language.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say too much about Quebecois because like my grandfather was Quebecois and like you know, I can't really talk shit about it, honestly. So
Yeah,
I love hockey.
Nothing wrong with them.
check this out though. This is a hockey fight that took place. Oh, actually, you guys can't see it, but if you're watching the stream, you'll see it eventually in a couple seconds here. This is a hockey fight that took place in my hometown, and it's like the craziest one I've ever seen in my life. You'll see it in a second here.
I think I've seen this one.
It's not even these guys over here, like on the left fighting. It's when it goes over here that it gets crazy. Watch, this dude gets his fucking head bashed in. Watch, boom, 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 boom.
See,
boom,
that's what that guy. That's what that guy gets for trying to speak freely.
That's right.
Holy shit.
What they get, yeah. Yeah, take that.
You get a couple minutes in the pony.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's Kane.
Damn.
And that guy is
Kane.
That guy
In a
is not
suit.
getting up.
Oh,
That's why I love hockey.
He got his fucking head bashed in.
Oh my
holy shit.
You killed
Throwing
him.
haymakers. He's throwing haymakers.
Yeah,
Throwing potatoes.
he took like 8 haymakers to the head.
You killed him.
And his head was probably bouncing off the ice too.
I've been in some hockey fights, but this shit is fucking whack,
Good
dude.
thing ice is soft.
actually surprised that with all the times that we've ever had hockey fights, I've never seen one person try to stab someone with their freaking ice skate.
Oh, I've seen. I saw a guy
Happy Gilmore.
get his neck cut by an ice skate.
Fuck.
It was actually the ref was
It was fucking
like a
Happy
first
Gilmore.
responder or something, and he was able to save the dude's life because it cut his jugular.
Yep. Yeah,
And
I
he
saw
almost
that.
bled out.
That was an NHL game.
Yeah, there was
It
so
cut his
much
throat.
blood on the ice. It was
And
so
it was like
fucking
squirting
nice.
every time his heart beat.
Yeah, dude, that was so fucking dope.
I must have missed that one.
When
I don't think it was a fight. I think it was just like he got hit in the neck in
When I used
some
to-
kind of confrontation.
When I used to go to these minor league hockey games, by the end of every game, there was like this big ass patch of red ice from like all the blood that like melted into the ice. It was crazy.
So awesome.
Barbaric. It's barbaric, Benjamin.
Hockey should be America's sport.
Right.
It
Steal
is.
it from Canada.
It is. Well, we already stole it from Canada. We stole all their good players, and Canada has not won a Stanley Cup in like 30 years.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
So yeah, America.
I love her egg ball.
The last time a Canadian team made it to the Stanley Cup, it was the Vancouver Canucks, and when they lost, they had a riot in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Canada uses the NHL.
Well, surely Canada is still good in curling.
Canucks.
They'll be mellow.
Fuck
more
no,
now.
we still win at that.
They got the
America.
good stuff.
Now I'm playing another hockey fight. You guys will see it in a minute here. This is another great one.
Yeah, I'll get to see the hockey game.
You know, in basketball, if two players punch each other, they have to they get suspended for a whole month, and they have to pay these fines and shit. In hockey, you just sit in a box for 3 minutes, and
Yeah,
that's
dude.
your punishment.
Like I've gotten ejected from games, but most of the time you just sit in a fucking box.
In soccer, you can fake an injury for 5 minutes. And,
Yeah, that's so gay. I hate
that.
or if you're Neymar, you're 14.
I hate that.
Total.
Yeah,
They-
14 minutes.
It's terrible.
But he can handle himself pretty darn well.
LeBron does that too, though.
Man, you can watch more hockey. Fuck yeah, you do.
Dude, it's crazy.
It's seriously like a 45-minute game, and you get the best fucking action.
Yeah, it's very fast paced, even if there's no fights. I mean, the game itself is very fast paced. And these guys are big. They're like 6'2", 6'3", and then they're on skates, so they're even
dude.
taller. And they probably
You
weigh
can't-
about 200 pounds each.
I can barely
can't
walk
really-
on skates. I'd be fucked trying to fight
These
on
are
them.
big dudes too.
Yeah. The skates are actually 1/8 of an inch wide.
And the way they skate backwards, that's just crazy. Like,
Dude, it's surprisingly easy if you just practice for a little bit.
yeah. Well, you got to get the muscle memory down.
Oh, yeah. I grew up next to a mall that had an ice rink in it. I always used the hockey skates. I got pretty good at it. Man.
This is
I
all
really got
from
that
one
hard.
game here. These two teams were like out for blood.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, wrestling the damn refs.
Oh, dude, he destroys this guy. He was waiting. Oh, did you see that shit? There was like a fucking clothesline. I'm gonna rewind it again. You guys will see it in a second.
All right.
There's like a fucking crazy clothesline. It's coming up. Here it is. Oh no, hold on.
Holy shit.
Yeah, right here. This guy, the one goalie comes to save his friend, and he gets clotheslined by the other goalie.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Oh, man.
That's how hockey should be played.
Yeah, so now the goalies are fighting. Like, I'm showing the goalies fighting here right now. It's crazy. You don't normally see goalies fighting each other.
Dude, most of
And they
the fights I've seen started with one of the players fucking with the goalie. You don't fuck with the goalie, man.
Who's the best goon of all time?
Oh, God, I don't even know.
Is there a Wayne Gretzky of like hockey players that got there because he just was a badass, like a Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Like Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe was like a totally badass. He was almost as good as Wayne Gretzky, but he was like a tough guy. Wayne Gretzky wasn't really a tough guy like that.
Yeah.
At the
was my favorite.
At the peak of his career, Wayne Gretzky was only 170 pounds. He was pretty small.
Why aren't there any hockey brawlers in the UFC?
107? 170 shots. Oh, 170. Yeah, no, 107. He would have gotten fucked.
See, everyone's like
getting bones by then.
Everyone's applauding like them kicking the shit out of the other team.
Yeah, it's
like
funny how.
At this point, it's like WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is
hockey.
This is in Detroit during the Stanley Cup playoffs between Colorado and Detroit, and they had like a personal vendetta against each other. And the one guy that was like, the one guy that was getting his ass beat when the two goalies clotheslined each other, ended up having to like go into the back. Like he got fucked up so bad. It was like a standing ovation.
Do you know what the biggest injury was from a hockey fight?
No, I mean,
like when the dude got his throat slit by a skate.
That wasn't a fight.
Okay, I had to make sure it wasn't a fight.
That was just like a normal like tussle, you know.
I wonder if like anybody's ever gotten like fucking mental retardation from a hockey fight.
Or killed.
Oh damn! Look at his face.
Yeah, the two goalies fighting is the most priceless part. Damn, you nailed him there. Fuck.
Patrick Roy came out to aid Claude Lemieux. And look
This is how all sports should be played.
The craziest thing. The craziest thing is baseball fights because they got a whole ton of guys on the bench.
The bullpen is empty.
Now I have to show my favorite baseball fight,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is great. Okay. Nolan Ryan is one of the greatest pitchers of all time, and he had such strong arms. He played until he was like in his late 40s.
Jeez.
And then there was one day, and he could throw a fastball over 100 miles an hour in his late 40s.
Is he the one that hit that bird?
No, that was Randy Johnson, who was a way bigger guy. Randy Johnson is 7 feet tall, and that's why when he threw the baseball, he obliterated that bird like it was nothing. Like Nolan Ryan was just a normal guy, probably like 6'1".
He wasn't his rookie year.
But he was
68.
a badass.
Yeah, and let me see Nolan Ryan. Like before I play this, Nolan Ryan. I mean, he has the record for the most strikeouts ever, which is crazy, and it'll probably never be broken.
He pitched for a long time.
He debuted.
Thank you for sharing.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, you're not. You're gonna get a bed when we stay in the hotel. You're gonna be part of the fart zone. You're not gonna be stuck in it.
Nolan Ryan
challenge accepted.
Nolan Ryan debuted for the New York Mets in 1966, and he retired.
66?
He retired from the New York the Texas Rangers in 1993.
Really, that early? For some reason, I thought he was
played almost 30 years.
But I thought he played deeper into the 90s. So 93 is.
That was 25 years ago.
Damn,
I was
that's
born.
1 year before I was born. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
God damn, dude.
So Nolan Ryan can throw a pitch 100 miles an hour, and the guy that's batting is like 20 years old. And in baseball, it's common that if a pitcher hits a batter and it hurts really bad, the batter charges the mound to kick the pitcher's ass. Well, you don't want to charge the mound when the guy can throw a baseball over 100 miles an hour. Chances are he's pretty strong.
I remember this shit.
Yeah. So I'm playing it now.
You think he did it on purpose?
No, maybe, but it doesn't matter. Watch.
Still waiting.
Hello.
It's funny when they show it in slow motion, you see how many times he got hit in the head. Baseball fights are so great.
I like how the young guy, like his team's like pretending to help him, but they're on the outside. Like they're not really fucking with the young guy. They're like, dude, he swung on Nolan Ryan.
Yep. That's what they did.
Crazy.
these guys are
It's just a big dog pile.
These guys
They're just
can
all
run
kind of
faces
looking.
in fucking no time. So when they clear the benches, it's like immediate. They're fucking out there.
I love the old
Both the teams are out there.
The early '90s Mariners.
Yeah, look at Nolan Ryan. Like, whatever. I beat his ass. He's such a piece of shit.
Lou Pinella's Mariners used to have fucking spats all the time out on the field.
The White Sox are known for the fucking battles like this.
Do they fight anymore in baseball? Does that happen?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It happens anywhere.
They had a great fight with the Cubs a couple years ago, or well, about 10 years ago. Brzezinski and it was just nuts. There's guys all over the place.
I'm gonna see the replay. All right, here's the slow motion replay. Watch this. Watch how many he gets off. Boom.
This was great.
Boom. 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 He hits him like 10 times.
Now he turns Nolan around and gets him in a spot as is Garcia. And Lamont
Dude,
going at it.
Nolan
fuck
Ryan just
with
looks
the
like he looks like an old dude you just don't want to fuck with.
Right.
Oh yeah, don't fuck with the strong old man.
Told you get that
After his
goddamn. Get
I'd
off
be
my
lucky
fucking
to throw a
grass.
baseball 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Or
I'd be
30 miles an
I'd be
hour.
lucky to throw a baseball 50 feet.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. I mean, like
I
a lot of
can't
people. A lot of people don't even realize the distance from the pitcher's mound to the plate. Like most of us would be lucky to even be able to throw it that far.
Yeah.
Let alone throw it 100 miles an hour.
I'm fairly fit, and when I had to go through training for my last deployment, we had to throw grenades, like training grenades in full gear. And I was like, oh, I got this. I fucking noodle armed the shit out of it and like threw it right in front of me.
Yeah.
And you did.
Yeah, mound to plate is 60 feet 6 inches. From the pitcher's mound to the plate.
Right in the middle of things. Jeff Schwartz trying to drag Rodriguez out of there.
Damn, dude.
So this guy like has this forever. He got his ass beat by an old man.
That's cool though.
Pounding his this angle shows it way better.
It's Nolan Ryan,
Fucking
dude.
pounded his head in
He
so
could
bad.
say Nolan Ryan knocked me the fuck up.
His head, so he probably hurt his hand a little bit in that thing, and he did get one good lick in on an uppercut.
Garcia trying to straighten things out.
I told the young buck I'll hit him with a fucking baseball, then I'll hit him with a fucking fist.
Yep.
Okay, Nolan, we got it. You're retiring
Okay,
soon
takes
anyways.
his glove off.
Have any of you guys
in his
seen
head.
Dr. Life?
He put him in a headlock that he could not get out of.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
That's what I fucking do. When someone fucks with me, I get him locked in. And I don't even swing
Right on
on
the
him
top
once I
of
got
his
him
head.
locked in. I just cinch.
Young dude just looks like he got his ass kicked.
Oh,
He did.
Oh yeah. But you know that look, that salty ass fucking face.
Yeah.
I bet you
Act
Tommy
tough.
Lasorda. I bet you Tommy Lasorda could beat up fucking Nolan Ryan, dude.
Tommy Lasorda, no.
He's fucking.
Tommy Lasorda's old as fuck.
Yeah.
And I mean, like now, let's see their age. All right, Tommy Lasorda.
Yeah, Nolan Ryan knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, he would. Tommy Lasorda was never a good base. I mean, like he played pro baseball.
I feel
but
like he's like a grandpa, you know.
Tommy Lasorda is 90 years old. Nolan Ryan, I'm
shit.
guessing, is probably like 70 or something. Let's see.
90, jeez.
Nolan
feel
Ryan
like
is 71.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Nolan Ryan
He's
is
old.
one of the owners of the Texas Rangers now.
Him and George W. Bush.
I don't think George W. Bush owns
He
the
sold his-
Rangers anymore.
Yeah.
Nolan
He
Ryan
did.
would have had a better chance against Kane at
George W.
WrestleMania.
Bush. George W. Bush
Poor
did
Pete
own.
Rose.
Oh, yeah. Pete Rose is one of the greatest baseball players ever. He got a bad fucking. No, he is. He got a bad fucking rap.
No, yeah, he
dude.
totally is. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done them bets, man.
Whatever.
But he's a Hall of Famer because he got in the WWE because he got tombstone pile drived.
Yep.
By Kane.
Him and the
twice at
president.
WrestleMania.
Him and the president share a wing of the Hall of Fame.
Did he get choke slammed?
Who?
Trump?
No, they share a wing of the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
They're both in the Hall of Fame. Trump got a
There's
Stone
video
Cold
of
Stunner.
getting-
Trump was supposed to do an angle, I think, with Austin, and they're like, Austin's gonna stun you and kick your ass, and Trump's like, no.
Austin stunned him.
There was one angle that Trump was supposed to get his ass beat by somebody who could clearly kick his ass in real life.
Umaga.
I don't remember who it was. He's like, I won't do that.
5-year-old?
I might have been Roddy Piper or something like that. I don't remember.
That would have been awesome.
What about the other Piper?
I will kick all their asses.
Who would you rather fight, Ronda Rousey or Donald Trump?
Donald Trump.
Rousey.
Does he have the Does he have the Secret Service with him?
Yeah.
Okay, then
He has
Ronda
one.
Rousey.
He has one Secret Service member with him.
Ronda Rousey, because the Secret Service
we're
member
talking
has a
about mid-90s Donald
fucking
Trump
very
or,
powerful gun to blow me away.
Okay,
with.
but the Secret Service guy doesn't get to use a gun, and he has one hand holding back the president.
No, I'm not fighting the one Secret Service guy. No way.
Pussy.
No,
Ronda Rousey, you know. You
I'd
got
fight
the
Trump.
peace
Ronda
signs.
Rousey would kick my ass.
What, you wouldn't fight the Secret Service, you pussy?
Yeah, great idea.
I'd rather fight the woman. Yum yum.
You might be
Yum.
lucky to get the guy who says he
Yum,
won't protect the president.
Get a boner while I get my face punched in.
Yeah, the only problem I have with fighting women is like, what if I accidentally touch their boobie? Do I go to jail?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know,
Yes,
dude. It
you
was an
get-
accident.
You get me too'd.
It was an accident.
Sure.
I was only trying to beat her up. I didn't mean to graze her boob. I was trying to beat that woman up. That's all, Your Honor.
You'll be fine if you do it in Russia at the World Cup.
Russia.
Yeah.
Soviet Russia.
We touch the boobies.
I just want to say I think it's really wrong that Russia is misogynistic.
You know,
Oh yeah.
back
Like you
in the
didn't
day,
fucking know that before.
back in the day, when Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson won the title at 19 years old. Oh, dude, Trump's at this.
Trump.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. This is perfect then. So.
Oh, two more people that share the Hall of Fame: Trump and
Great.
Trump and Mike Tyson.
So.
Yeah.
Pete Rose, Trump, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson won the title at 19, and everyone was like, at first, everyone was like, this is a fluke. You know, like they couldn't believe someone so young and won the title. So they put him up against a guy named Michael Spinks, who was undefeated, who was way bigger than Mike Tyson, who had never even been knocked down before. And like, it's one of the craziest fights ever. And it's crazy to see young Trump here.
Baby Trump. He's doing the thumbs down.
That come over.
He thinks he's at WrestleMania. Dude, he's got way. Yeah, but he's got way more hair here.
He's campaigning.
And it is the 80s, so it looks more normal. Yeah, this is Michael Spinks.
I guess.
Way bigger than Mike Tyson.
For God's sakes, just get the damn surgery.
Here's Muhammad Ali when he was starting to have Parkinson's really bad. He doesn't have the light in his eyes anymore. You know what I mean?
I saw someone Photoshop bald
Don
Trump,
King.
and he actually looks
fucking criminal,
imposing.
dude.
He was married to Larry King.
Good one. After Billie Jean King.
You know, Billie Jean King's Larry King wasn't actual Larry King live, though.
Oh, it
There
wasn't?
was another guy named Larry King.
Oh, okay. Dude, this is such a great boxing match. I like how they have Muhammad Ali there. Poor dude, like, was losing his motor control at this point. But that's from getting hit in the head so many times.
I guess when he went to North Korea for the Peace Festival, he was like just talking shit on the North Koreans in front of Ric Flair. And Ric Flair's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I don't want to
Yeah.
get killed. Shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah, Ali was used to running his mouth.
Yeah.
You know, Ali converted Antonio Inoki to Islam.
Really?
Yeah, and Antonio Inoki's
Really?
a Muslim, and he has like a
What?
which is weird. Like they had the first ever mixed martial arts match ever was Muhammad Ali versus Antonio Inoki.
Right.
And Antonio Inoki technically won if you count strikes, like who got more strikes in. But at the end, both guys weren't really that hurt. But they became friends afterwards, and Muhammad Ali was a Muslim, and he converted Antonio Inoki to Islam. And if you go to Wikipedia, and look up Antonio Inoki, his real name now is this crazy Arabic sounding name.
Wow.
Well,
Even though he's a
Muhammad
Japanese
is their
guy.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
Muhammad is Jesus to them.
Kind of. Jesus was God. Muhammad wasn't God to Muslims.
Oh, yeah,
he was
that's
just a
right.
prophet.
Yeah.
Dude, let's get to the. All right.
You mean they're willing to kill for a guy that's not even God?
He's just the messenger.
Wow. Don't kill the messenger. Kill for the messenger.
That's why there's no statue. Like, he was very specific.
Dude, when I was in Kuwait, like, we kept getting advised, they don't take pictures of mosques, don't, you know, don't do certain things, because you'll cause an international incident. Last thing you want is to have to go to the fucking embassy and beg for your life.
All right, so
how much?
You guys will see this on a delay, but you'll see like how much bigger this guy is than Mike Tyson. This is probably Mike Tyson's like 4th fight as champion.
I'm surprised there's not more suicides by Islam.
I think there's enough.
There's a suicide bombing. That's close.
No, I'm not talking about suicide bombings. I'm talking about people that want to kill themselves, so they just draw a picture of Muhammad and let lifetime take its toll.
Well, there's Draw Muhammad Day. I mean, plenty of
but
people do it.
that's trolls, right? Not suicide.
People haven't done that in a while. That was just atheists trying to be cute back in the day.
Back in my good days.
Yeah, the internet atheism thing is kind of like fucking outplayed.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
Oh shit, yeah, look how much food.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Muslims are the new Jews.
Yeah, this dude had never been knocked down. He had never actually taken an ass beating in boxing before. Just explodes on him.
And then this guy got forgotten after this.
Yep.
History was not kind to Michael Spinks.
Damn. See, he went down from a body blow right there. You know what, though? His brother, Leon Spinks, went on to do a whole bunch of, like, wrestling versus boxer matches in the late 80s. Boom! That's...
Oh, shit.
That's it.
Yeah, he got cold cocked.
This is one of the... This is probably the fastest knockout in heavyweight boxing ever.
Damn.
Yeah, look at him.
Damn, dude.
All it took was one good shot.
16th first round knockout in 35 fights. That's almost 50% first round knockouts.
Yeah.
Oh,
holy shit.
Holy shit, man. Oh.
Taking him a while to get
Tyson
up.
fucked him up.
Oh,
Like, are there any guys that have
He's
like
loopy.
What's the highest? What's the highest amount of knockouts someone had like in a career?
Like the most knockouts?
Not decision, right? But they get knockouts. Like
Most
how often do people knock out?
KOs in pro boxing. Let's see. It might be hard to name.
Yeah.
Looks like it might be someone named Archie Moore.
Fucking Archie, dude. He's
I mean, there's
knockout
so
king.
many.
Yeah, it's crazy that this guy's doing first round knockouts, right? I wonder how many people have first round knockouts like that. Mike Tyson had 35 fights and 16 of them were first fucking round.
Mike Tyson isn't even in the top 10.
Damn, my
but
dude.
you think about all the weight classes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
did you get? Isn't the heavyweight weight class the where you're most likely to get knockouts?
Not necessarily. There was a middleweight back in the day. Some people consider him the greatest boxer ever. Sugar Ray Robinson. Not Leonard. Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah.
And he's the 8th of all time, but he fought back in the 20s. Or in the 40s, rather. So...
Sugar Ray Robinson, not to be confused with the band Sugar Ray.
Well, Sugar Ray Leonard, too.
Shut the door, baby. Don't say a word.
Oh, my God.
Every morning.
God, why did you have to remind me that shit exists?
Great. We
Go,
talk
baby.
about.
Don't say a word.
She always rights the wrongs for me.
For me.
Damn you, old fucks. I'm just.
I love how that's old fuck music, and this is shit that.
Right.
I was already
Remember
like
that
fuck
shit.
when this came out. I was a
Yeah.
grown ass man. I was listening to Aqua at this point in my life.
Shit, I was in like junior high when that song came out.
Yeah, I think I was probably in high school. I don't know.
Did that song come out?
Probably 98.
Oh shit! 4 years old. Fuck.
I was 8.
2 years old.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Jesus.
We'll do one more thing before we end the show and everything.
We can't ever end the show. It's
I mean,
every morning came out in '99. Every morning.
That sounds right.
Fly was '97. Yeah. I just
like
want to
6.
fly
put
so
your
high.
arms around me. You know, they used to be a punk band. Sugar Ray was a punk band back in the day.
Course.
A lot of punk bands like sold out and became ridiculous. Like the Goo Goo Dolls, they were a punk band originally.
Yeah,
really.
Blink 182.
Yep.
So was a band called
but,
NoFX.
I mean, Blink 182. I'm like, I'm not a fan, but they stayed somewhat in the punk genre.
Yeah.
Like the Goo Goo Dolls were a punk band, and they became like a total like pop rock band.
Yeah, Blink 182 was Sav, dude.
I used to be a fan.
Travis Barker's an amazing drummer.
Yep.
Travis Barker
he
is
is.
pretty fucking crazy as a drummer.
He's great.
He wasn't their
Tom
original
DeLonge,
drummer though. Dude, Tom DeLonge sucks, and he. I'll tell you what, Blink-182 is better now without him. They have a better guitar player than him, and he can sing better.
Damn.
Probably.
See, he's the guy that's into the UFOs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they replaced him with the guy from the Alkaline Trio, which is actually a really solid band.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, the singer guitar player from the Alkaline Trio took Tom DeLonge's place, who's way better in every way.
My squad leader in
the art
my
of
squad leader in
Brazilian
Korea is
Jiu-Jitsu.
actually the one who
Hoist
introduced me
Gracie.
to NoFX and Bad Religion.
Dude, I'm so pissed off about NoFX. Like
Dude.
they can't play anywhere in the U.S. now. So I got really lucky that I went to their show because they did this festival thing that they were trying to do. They did a few out here on the West Coast first before they launched it nationwide, and then they ended up having to cancel all of them, including a 3-day festival in Ohio that they ended up not showing up for. And there were like crowds of angry people chanting NoFX at this thing.
And I kept trying to convince Ben to
Yeah,
go
I'm
to
glad I
Ohio
didn't
for
go.
it. I was like, let's go to Ohio, dude. Let's do a
Dude.
meetup in Ohio, Ben. Let's do Ohio, Ben. Ben's like, no, I don't think we can do
We
that.
could do Ohio like next year.
I just
not
wanted
during
to
the
do
winter
it for
though.
punk and Jublix.
It would have been awesome.
No, dude, don't come down in the winter.
Chicago?
Fuck this place in the winter.
Is the undefeated ultimate
Yeah,
fighting
Chicago,
champion,
there you go.
a title which has earned him more than $110,000 in prize money.
Fuck New York. Come to Chicago.
Dang it.
I'm gonna play Hoist. So
Get
Hoist
shot.
Gracie versus Hoist Gracie versus Chemo.
Shower hot dogs.
Hoist Gracie.
Yes.
Hoist Gracie weighed 180 pounds, and Chemo weighed. Oh, dude, I love Chemo's intro too. God, this is great.
Chemo's dead, right?
His name
No,
is
I don't
Chemo.
think so. Listen to
Kimbo's
this.
dead.
Listen to this
Like
intro.
the biblical Samson and David before him, Chemo believes he is a warrior in the service of the Lord and has dedicated his efforts in the octagon to his faith. This third-degree black belt in the art of Taekwondo is a practicing minister who travels 6 months out of the year
Is that
preaching
a
the
girl?
gospel. At 6'2" and 240 pounds,
So he weighs 200, and he's, dude. I wanted him to lose so bad because he's like a fucking religious retard.
Was that Jesus on his back or was that a girl?
That was Jesus.
Why did it look like a... Go back
Wait,
to that tattoo real
dude,
quick. Go back
Billy, you focus on the most insignificant.
Virgin
No,
Mary.
look at that. Is that... Look at that. That's a girl's body line. There's butt cheeks hanging out.
No, those are like that's like a lower abdomen there.
Are you sure?
What it is a
Yeah, that's
shitty
an
tattoo.
outline.
That's a shitty
That's the
tattoo,
back,
is what
dude.
that
That's
is.
the curve of
It's
the
a
back.
lot of like
Terrible
nasty
tattoo.
acne too on this guy's back.
minister
Anyway,
who travels 6 months out of the year preaching the gospel. At
Leviticus
6'2" and 240 pounds,
Why do you have a thick chick Jesus on his back?
okay, so just to put this into perspective, this is
That is a
6
pretty
foot.
thick Jesus.
This
That's
is
a thick
6.
chick Jesus.
This is 6'2", 240 pounds versus like 5'10", 180 pounds.
with an incredible
You really thought
5%
Hoist
level
Gracie
of
was
body
gonna win?
fat.
Jesus
This
was the
phenomenally
Hoist
conditioned
Gracie
fighter
won?
plans to administer a
Watch
little
this shit.
chemotherapy to his opponents
Oh
tonight.
God, no!
My name is Kimo Leopoldo. I'm originally from Hawaii. I'm fighting out of Huntington Beach, California.
This is when we learned that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is fucking way better than Taekwondo or whatever the fuck.
My
this
purpose
dude
here is to bring
did.
the gospel of Jesus Christ throughout the whole world.
He's got full crazy eyes. Full on
Watch
crazy.
Jesus!
Dude, he comes out with a crucifix on his back.
Here's to Chemo.
There were two fighters. Two fighters back in the old days, two great champions in their own right. Howard Jackson, John Natividad. We call them swivel hips because they could stand there and hit you with a round kick or a heel kick without bending over. Chemo can do that.
And Chemo's here on the cross. I've never seen anything quite like this before.
This generic ass hard rock music.
Is Larry, he got his money, he got his reputation fighting in the streets, like Charles Bronson in Hard Times.
When I say he goes around the world 6 months of the year spreading the word, this is
Yeah, breaking up.
Oh, is it breaking up?
Oh, I thought that was just me.
Quite a bit. Nope.
No, it was.
I thought that was me as well.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, none of us just said anything. We're too nice.
I like looking at the differences between
250 pounds. Please welcome Chemo. And please welcome back our 28-year-old two-time defending champion from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Probably.
Fighting out of the blue corner, 6'1".
That's crazy. I don't think he's 6'1". If Chemo's 6'3", he is not 6'1".
76 pounds.
176 pounds.
He has won over $110,000 with a record of 58-1. The undisputed.
This was before UFC had weight limits.
And he doesn't believe in your faggoty god.
Fighting champion, Royce Gracie.
Now, Royce, like, you guys have all heard Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Royce Gracie's father created Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Highlight.
BJ.
Following here, everyone knows who he is. He's done the interviews. He's got a hit video and UFC show.
Chemo's so crazy.
Get over there. They're about to mix it up.
Hair pulling, not illegal in this fight, by the way.
Really?
It
Hair
is
pulling's
now.
not illegal?
In UFC today it is, but in this fight it's not.
Oh, yeah. I remember old UFC.
You won't see.
That's why Chemo's about to regret having long hair.
This is a very strategic guy here.
You saw a kick by Royce.
Man, this is gonna be brutal.
This is the longest we've seen him standing up.
Yeah, normally Royce Gracie would beat people in a couple minutes.
Chemo's really fighting,
but Chemo's just really strong, you know.
Chemo is incredible.
Oh, they blew the cage open.
Hey, go!
I know a guy that was a national champion wrestler for Iowa.
He's gonna break this guy into it.
You guys ask me in every match.
This is the longest we've seen Royce standing up on his 2 feet.
Yes, great balance Chemo has. Great balance.
He's making
very low center of
wow, he's
gravity.
gonna pin.
Chemo pushing out with that huge upper
He's
body.
throwing knees into him.
Oh shit! Oh wow!
I don't understand why he's trying to grapple him.
I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna play the rest of this, and me and
breaking
Billy
the
are gonna talk
cage.
over it, and then we're gonna end the show. But you guys are
Yeah,
watching it
hug it
on a
out.
delay. You guys are watching it on a delay, and I'm just gonna like disconnect from you guys, and we'll watch the rest of this, and we'll end it. Thanks for being patrons.
Okay.
Thanks for being sponsors. I love you
man.
guys.
Bye.
You get all my love.
I love you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, dude, this shit's
All
crazy.
the bouts that Royce has had, he's only fought a total of 10 minutes, maybe closer to 11. But that's all that Royce has been in the ring. Chemo is keeping Royce on his feet. He's got to feel good about
Big John McCarthy.
Big John.
Royce is
Did he ref
7-0
all the
UFC
matches back then, or just the
Yeah.
main events?
All of them, originally.
He's never really been in danger.
Hey, Button, get up!
Trying to headbutt him. I don't think headbutts are legal now in
You
the
ever
UFC
see the clip
either.
where Big John had to like fuck a dude up because he wasn't breaking up in time?
No.
You see his dad,
Yeah.
Helio, 82 years old, coaching him right behind him.
He's right there. His strategy right now is to just hold on to him, time enough to keep him getting hit. He just doesn't want to get hurt or hit right now. Chemo's using a lot of energy to stay on his feet.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, shit.
Here we go.
He knows how to wrestle a little bit.
Chemo's not a bullshit artist, right?
No, a little bit.
Chemo on top.
This is
I heard that his black belt was fake.
Oh.
But I mean, like, when you have like a strength advantage, it doesn't matter what you know, like what you're a black belt in, you know.
Chemo says he's been working extensively on
So
grappling.
Royce Gracie is
Let's see
like
how much he can pick up.
a technician. So That's the only reason why this is a fair fight. So he has, you see, he has a grip on his hand right there.
From the time Hoist could walk, probably he was learning this shit.
Yeah, probably. See, oh, he's got a full mount. Oh no, not for very long. It's hard to keep a dude that much bigger and stronger than you down. But look, he's got control of his limb the whole time. Trying to put him in a armbar.
No question about it.
Nope.
He is in a battle, and his gi is virtually off.
Yeah, they used to let them wear gis too. They don't do that shit anymore. They used to use it as a weapon to like smother people.
I would have came out wearing a 2x4.
A 2x4. Oh!
Oh! This is the longest fight. It passes Ichihara.
Oh, you see, he's got all the hair in his hand.
3 minutes and 12 seconds in. Gracie,
you think if Kimo didn't have the hair, he would have lost?
Maybe.
Okay. A lot of energy.
I would have went into this with a totally shaved head.
And there's the punch.
If hair pulling isn't illegal, I'm not giving you a handle to pull my hair.
It is. It gives him leverage to hold on here. It's a great fight. Just a great fight. A lot longer than I anticipated.
And the image of Helio, the master, the man who came up with Gracie Jiu-Jitsu on the apron of the
guy's talking here, Brian Kilmeade from Fox and Friends.
Family, as well as a UFC title, 2-time defending title holder. She's shouting instructions.
Kimo's bleeding too.
I like those legs. He's been compared, Jim, in your own words, to a boa constrictor.
Yeah, Kimo's face is all bloodied up. Ooh, he landed a good shot though. Suplex him.
Hoist looks like he's got some scrapes on his
he knows how to shift his weight just right.
Hoist should just sit down and put all his weight so he can't lift him off the ground here. Yes.
And that's the issue. Kimo kept taking it to the ground.
Factor is playing such a role. You're looking at it 4.5 minutes.
This is Hoist Gracie getting a little chemotherapy.
Yeah.
Totally unexpected. Hoist is trying to get the arm.
Look at this.
He's trying to get the arm here.
That's it.
He's trying to get an arm lock.
He's got him.
He just won.
What a great fight that was. What a interview.
Got him in an ankle lock or what?
He got him in an arm bar.
Oh. Okay.
Unbelievable.
He had to give up. His arm would have got broken.
The damage that was done by Hoist was
tap or snap.
Yeah, see, the thing is that this is when the UFC was tournament based. So this was only, I think this was like Hoist's second fight of the night. The first one was like really quick. And he got so hurt in this fight that he had to like forfeit
when Hoist was on the bottom.
His next one.
Extreme leverage from those punches, unexpected. What a match that was.
Kimo.
And right now, Hoist Gracie advances. A big question is, how much does Hoist have left? What a job by Kimo. You get a shot.
Yeah, you got fucked up by a little dude, man.
Exhausted.
A little dude.
I mean, he is.
Wow.
He's smaller than me.
Now.
Yeah, but he's taller than you.
A little bit. Yeah, look, he can't even walk under his own power at this point. I mean,
what a great fight that was.
He was limping, and they didn't even shake hands at the end of the bout. There's a lot of worry in the Gracie corner. Let's go to
yeah, you see the old man right there behind John McCarthy. That's Helio Gracie. That's the founder of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
He's in the arm lock. He's been trying to get it for a long time, but Kimo kept his arm bent. He couldn't get it. Every time he went for it, Kimo would bend his arm to keep and roll to the inside to keep the leverage from coming off. Hoist finally locked it in, got his foot around, extended his hips. All the strength he had left, put the arm out. Kimo could barely tap. That's what he had so little left in him. He could barely tap the mat.
Kimo went to school on Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. The things he was doing, Ben, only by listening to you talk and by watching both these tournaments as Hoist limps right by this desk. We don't even attempt an interview at this point.
Wow.
He went to school on Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, and I'll tell you, he has nothing to be ashamed of, but it's only one arm lock away from ending. And we just saw it. Just a moment of sloppiness, a little bit of exhaustion, and suddenly it reverses.
Absolutely. It looked like a reoccurring injury. Hoist hurt his neck a few weeks right before the fight. Didn't train at all because of the pain.
Yeah, the guy in the middle there, he's a Fox News guy now. And then the guy on the left, Jim Brown. Famous football player. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being patrons. We're done. We're getting the fuck out of here. Good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.